Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, and happy Throwback Thursday. So we're doing something a little bit different today. You may have seen on YouTube or Twitter these tiers, these tier lists that people make for all sorts of different things. And one thing that was going around on Twitter a bit recently was ranking a bunch of different Sims games, and this is all on this tiermaker.com website. I will link it in the video description below, and then you can just click this magnifying glass to bring up the search bar, and you can search for like The Sims, and there's a few different ones. And I actually did do a couple of different ones on Twitter already, like for The Sims 2 and for The Sims 4. But yeah, I might do those in video format too, but I wanted to start off with one that I haven't actually done at all yet, which is ranking all of the Sims 3's packs, including the store worlds. And there are different people who have made these. So Fabizona or Fabixona, I'm not sure how to actually say that name, but that's the person who made this particular tier list. So I did modify it a little bit. The Katy Perry Sweet Treats one is there by default, but I changed some of the colors because for some reason like green is at the bottom and red is at the top. And oh wait, hold on, I did forget to change one little thing here. There's gonna be this god tier where you'll see what's going to go in there. But yeah, you just like, you can change different things like the colors and how many rows you have. It's quite cool actually. You can waste a lot of time doing videos like these. So well, you don't have to record yourself doing videos of them if you don't want to, but I want to. So alright, so I think we're just going to get started here. So, looks like we're going to start off with the expansion packs, and they are listed in the order of release, so that's pretty cool. Alright, World Adventures. So, I'm definitely one of those people who's not, like, a huge fan of this expansion pack, but, I don't know, like, I'm reluctant to put it in bad because, like, there's things that I think were still well done, like the tombs. Like, that was so creative, like all the stuff you can do with them, and you can even build your own, which I really wish you could do in The Sims 4 Jungle Adventure, but not really, unfortunately. So that's just gonna go under meh. Alright, so Ambitions. I remember I liked this one a lot better, and yeah, with World Adventures and Ambitions as well, it felt like it was kind of taking The Sims 3 in this weird RPG-ish sort of direction. But I did like Ambitions a lot more because it integrated into the core game, and I love the world of Twinbrook. That's one of my favorite worlds in The Sims 3, and I just love the atmosphere of it, especially the swamp. You can live out your Shrek-like fantasies, but I'm not sure if I put it in nice or great. I think for now I'll put it in great, and I might change it later if I feel like it. I don't know. But alright, so Late Night. This is where it starts to get a little bit better. It's not my favorite expansion for the game, but this was pretty good, but it also had a bit of false advertising behind it with the many Sims in the club and the singer, and that was not real until showtime and other stuff like that. And the elevators are so slow, and yeah, there were definitely some flaws with it, and Bridgeport is not like the most stable world. Oh man, I don't know whether to put this one in great or excellent. Wow, this is harder than I thought it was going to be, to be completely honest. I think I probably would still put it under excellent, like a lower excellent. So maybe once other packs make its way into excellent, I'll like put it below some of the other ones. But alright, so Generations. Oh man, this is going to be like the very first controversial one, I think, out of my opinions here, because honestly, even though I actually really do like playing as families in The Sims, Generations let me down. It did. I think I'll place this above World Adventures though, because again, it's like another thing that integrates into the game more, and it's not its own separate thing for the most part. But yeah, I feel like Generations was more of a gap filler and not a true expansion pack. It was just like a holdover until Pets, the much better expansion pack in my opinion, came out later that year. And hey, that's actually the next one we're gonna talk about here. So Pets, definitely excellent. No doubt, I really feel like the concept of open world really started to just like be a lot better here, because then you had like the wildlife, like the deer and the raccoons running around doing stuff and knocking over trash cans and that sort of stuff. Because, yeah, especially when The Sims 3 first came out, I felt like the open worlds were kind of bare and didn't feel like they had much life to them. But then, yeah, once we had packs like Late Night and Pets and Seasons, it got much better. And, okay, so Showtime, that's the next one. Ooh, this is one of my least favorite expansions for The Sims 3. It had some good ideas, but, I don't know, I felt like it got repetitive kind of fast. And that was also, like, the start of the whole Katy Perry Sims controversy thing. We'll get to that soon enough, but there's still some things I like, though. Like, it brought back the mechanical blow, which is one of my all-time favorite Sims objects, because that was, like, the object that really sold me on The Sims. It was, like, not just some grindy RPG thing back in The Sims 1. It was something special. I think I'll put that at a meh, too. Alright, Supernatural. You know what? As much as a fan I am of occults, I've never really thought too much of, like, what exactly I think of Supernatural. I don't know, like, I like the fairies. They were better than I expected. I really like the wing customization. Werewolves I'm kind of about. I really like lunar cycles, and I want them back in The Sims 4, but I really hated the craziness that the full moon brought. That was too much for me, like, with the crazy lighting and the zombie outbreaks. Ugh. Oh boy, this is a hard one. Would I put it under grades? I don't know. And I didn't really play with Moonlight Falls all that much. I think I'll put it at a nice, unless I change my mind later. But for now, it's going to go under nice. Seasons. Whoop! There we go. That's the one pack that's going to be in God tier, because, like, Seasons tends to be my favorite expansion pack for the Sims games that have had it. But with The Sims 3 especially, like, oh my gosh. I feel like that's just, like, in its own tier above all the other packs that released for The Sims 3. It's just, like, on a whole other level of awesomeness. Like, gosh, I love that expansion. It really took The Sims 2's concept of seasons and made it even better with the festivals and that sort of stuff. So, yeah, what a great expansion pack. Easily one of my favorites in the whole Sims franchise. Alright, University Life. Oh, I don't know. I've never used the University packs like a whole ton, but I did like University Life more than The Sims 2 University, that's for sure. I think I'll probably put this at a grade. Alright, so the next one we have here is Island Paradise. So this is a pretty interesting one, because it's just like, with boats, at the time, I thought it was something that was never going to happen as much as I wanted them. And then I was like, oh my god, when they did that live stream that showed off like a very, very early image of, I think it was a houseboat. And it was just like, yes, they're actually doing it. But yeah, then you know how it went with the lag and all that stuff. But once you use, like, boats and stuff in other worlds, it's a lot better, especially custom worlds. But, yeah, you know what? I think I might actually put this under an excellent, despite its problems. I still really like the overall theme of it, and also the resorts and the mermaids and the scuba diving. That was a really interesting concept, even though I felt like there wasn't enough to do underwater. But, yeah, that was a pretty good expansion pack, in my opinion. Alright, so Into the Future. This might be another unpopular opinion, but this was a pretty decent one. I really like sci-fi and that sort of thing, and I just find that Into the Future was such a fitting note to end The Sims 3 on. It's like, haha, we're about to go into the future, which, of course, was going to be The Sims 4. So, yeah, I don't know. I just really like those sorts of, like, time travel-y stuff. Timey-wimey stuff. I don't know if I would put it under excellent, though, so I think I'll put it under great. I don't know, I'd probably put, like, if there was, like, equals, I'd put it on the same level exactly as University Life. Okay, so that's all of the expansion packs. And, alright, so the stuff packs. High-end Loft stuff, that's the first one. So, this was one of my favorite stuff packs with Sims 3, especially since it actually did have some new gameplay objects in there. It was almost like a precursor to what the standard was going to be for the Sims 4 stuff packs. I guess I would probably put it at an excellent. I don't know how many stuff facts will rank that high, but yeah, if any one of them was gonna make the excellent tier, probably that one, and maybe one other one, I'm not sure. But okay. Oh, fast lane stuff, yeah. I'm hugely biased on this one, especially since I want cars back so badly in The Sims 4, and I just like having cars in The Sims, but yeah, I know a lot of people hated Fastlane when it came out, but I love it. Like, I mean, yeah, there's like Fresh Prince's cars, but they're like, I think all of them were based off of real cars, and then it kind of clashes with The Sims fiction a little bit, even though sometimes The Sims does that themselves. It's not like they put out like 20 real world branded cars, so yeah, I really liked getting more fictional cars for The Sims 3, and there was an interesting variety, like that Formula 1 race car, and some like the James Bond-ish inspired vehicles, and that old pickup truck. I loved the cars that they put in that stuff pack. I was just so good. So good. Outdoor living stuff. Oh yes, the one that LGR makes jokes about with like farting on the lemonade because it does absolutely nothing. Thankfully, Backyard Stuff for The Sims 4 did not do that. They actually made the lemonade functional. I don't know. I like some of the furniture. I think I'll put it at a nice. Alright, town life stuff. I think I'll also put that at a nice. I thought that was a pretty okay stuff pack too. I liked some of the rabbit hole buildings that they had in there, and it was nice that they put in laundry in case you didn't have ambitions already. And yeah, I don't know, it was all right. I do remember one of the objects was missing a description though. That was kind of weird. Oh boy, Master Suite stuff, basically sexual innuendos, the stuff pack. I actually like this pack. The eye mask was creepy though. Nice or great. Nice. You know, I actually did like the furniture in that one, especially the bathroom set with like the modern wooden furniture, especially the shower. So yeah, maybe I'll put that at great. Oh, Katy Perry Sweet Treats. Oh boy, disaster! What a disaster of a pack. That's my least favorite in the whole franchise, I think. Like even below My First Pet stuff, I think Katy Perry Sweet Treats was even worse because it's like, at least with My First Pet stuff, yeah, like, it looks like stuff that should have been in cats and dogs, but at least it's, like, more realistic furniture that actually, like, fits into a lot of stuff. But with Katy Perry Sweet Treats, it's this really zany, candy sort of stuff, and it doesn't really fit into many places in my game. It kind of worked with the fall festival sometimes, but other than that, like, I never use Katy Perry Sweet Treats, and I thought most of the stuff looks really ugly. Oh boy, what a pack. Alright, diesel stuff. Well, this was better, but honestly, not by much. I think I might actually put this one at bad. Wow, I'm kind of surprised. This is the first pack that I'm putting under bad. But, yeah, honestly, it's just like too alpha for me. And then they had, I think, the actual diesel in English text on some things. I can't remember quite clearly, but I do remember, like, yeah, a lot of the stuff didn't really feel like it fit in with the normal style, and yeah, some of the clothes were alright, but yeah, I don't know. I needed mods to, like, remove those stencils to make the furniture look a bit better for me. But 70s, 80s, and 90s stuff, I like this one. It brought back the disco music, and I love the different decades that it covered, and especially as a 90s kid, like, yeah, I was bound to like at least a quarter of this pack. But yeah, overall, I think that was a pretty solid one. That was actually one of the last ones, because movie stuff is the last one. And I did like this one. I think I would put it, I mean, yeah, there's the superhero stuff. I'm wondering if I'm starting to rank some of this stuff a little too high. Because there's almost like nothing under meh and bad. But movie stuff I thought was okay. I mean, there was the superhero stuff, so that has to be at least a nice tier just for that stuff. Actually, I might lower outdoor living to a meh. I guess it wasn't actually that many objects that I liked. There was just like a couple I could think of. But, alright. Okay, so now we're on the store worlds. Alright, Riverview. Okay, this is where some of this stuff is gonna go like in mad and bad because, oh boy, I don't know. Riverview wasn't that bad. I don't think it was just kind of. It didn't really impress me as much as Sunset Valley. That was kind of like, yeah, it was kind of dumb that we had to register for the Sims 3 store in order to get it, even though it was still free. But yeah, it was just like, I feel like it. I don't know. I think Appaloosa Plains did the whole country feel a lot better. So yeah, honestly, I don't think Riverview really holds up that well. Oh boy, Barnacle Bay, bad. I'd almost put it on the same level as Katy Perry's Sweet Treats, like if that wasn't its own tier, because, yeah, I've already gone on about this in previous videos, but even though this was their first store world, I think it was still really bad, like, ugh. Especially the beach, it looked a little too much like Sunset Valley, and the color of the sand, and I don't know, I just feel like the general design of it wasn't that good, except for, like, I like the pirate theme, but other than that, it's just very, underwhelming. Hidden Springs? I don't know if I'd put that as a meh or bad. I guess I'd put as a meh. Like the Fountain of Youth, yeah, okay. And some of the rabbit holes, but yeah, it did not impress me that much. Lunar Lakes. Yeah, this world didn't really have too much going for it. I think I'll probably put it, yeah, oh. I know, it kind of hurts a little bit because I do like sci-fi stuff, but yeah, they didn't quite nail the immersion with this one because even though there were some cool objects in it, they still had the yellow taxis and such, so yeah, not too great. Lucky Palms, this one's definitely going in excellent. This is one of my favorite store worlds for The Sims 3, like, yes, so well done, and this is coming from someone who doesn't really like desert worlds in video games very much. I just feel like they're not as interesting looking as, like, lush green worlds, but Lucky Palms impressed me, especially with that like fake houseboat part of the world. I absolutely love that with the atmosphere, and yeah, there's like a whole lot to it. There's like the middle of the town, there's like the rundown section of the world, like at the very end, and then the casino stuff. So yeah, that was cool. Sunlit Tides, this is another excellent one. Like, do I need to really explain this one? Like, man, that one. I like Sunlit Tides better than Isla Paradiso. I just really love that world. Oh my gosh. Nice tropical feel, and it just looks so nice. The sunsets are awesome. Just the lighting in general is really nice, and the sauna object was cool. That was brought back with that, and the spa stuff. Monte Vista, I think I'll put that at a great. It brought back lasagna with the wood fire oven, so that was cool, and I like the Italian feel. So I'd love to see another Italian world in The Sims someday. I think that would be really nice. Ooh, Aurora Skies. This is absolutely bad. Yeah, let's move Barnacle Bay below Lunar Lakes, and yeah, maybe below Aurora Skies too, because oh my gosh, like I love the concept of Aurora Skies, of having like this more natural world that is kind of like in Northern Europe. I feel like that's not represented enough in The Sims. But then the hot air balloon, I think, is even more disappointing than the ball pit, because the hot air balloon goes like like not even 2 stories off the ground. I think it's like very low, and it's just like, wow, what the heck? Why did they do this? Yeah, it was just, oh boy. That was a really disappointing world, in my opinion. Dragon Valley. So, yeah, this one holds a special place in my heart because, yeah, I do like fantasy themes in The Sims, and not only that, but that's actually where I did my very first Sims-based Let's Play, Dragon Valley. Yeah. Oh man, this was such a cool world, and like being able to have pet dragons. I don't know if I would put it in excellent, though. That might be a bit of a reach, but that would definitely go in great for sure. And yeah, like, yeah, I think one thing that would hold it back from being an excellent is that also, like, with Lunar Lakes, you don't have, like, the different taxis that, like, Into the Future had. So, yeah, there's some parts where the immersion's kind of weird, and, yeah, it's not, like, the best world, in my opinion, but, yeah, Dragon Valley was still fairly good in certain areas. Midnight Hollow, oh boy, this was quite a world, because it was kind of an interesting concept, but another one where I think the execution wasn't too good. Like, you can't even see what's going on most of the time because it's so dark. it really is like a Christopher Nolan Batman movie or something like that. It's just like, but yeah, I don't know. It did bring back Open for Business, but it was a pretty bad version of it, I think. Meh or bad? Meh or bad? Oh boy. Well, I don't know. I think I would. Yeah, honestly, thinking about it, there's not too much going for it that I really like, so I think I'm gonna put that under bad. And last but definitely not least, Roaring Heights. This goes right into excellent, and this will go. Yeah, this is absolutely my favorite world in The Sims 3. It just. Oh my gosh. Roaring Heights. I like, I don't know. There's so much I can say about Lucky Palms Roaring Heights because it made the cars a lot better. Well, not exactly. Like, it didn't update the cars, but it brought a car with it that I think was better than the cars that were in the base game because, yeah, it was like the fixer-upper car from The Sims 2 Free Time, where you can fix it up, and your Sims can woohoo in it, or just sit in it, or play music and stuff, and the feel of it kind of reminded me of Florida, and that's pretty nice, and it also brought back roller coasters, or, well, I mean, yeah, Making Magic kind of did, but not really. They weren't roller coasters, they were just kind of like a ride. But yeah, the roller coasters were cool, and the downtown was really interesting with the buildings and such, like, yeah. Alright, so there we have it. There's my tier list for The Sims 3. I did some thinking, and I actually moved Master Suite stuff down to nice, because even though I like that stuff hack, I was just like, with all the other ones on great, does it belong in there? And I was just like, yeah, maybe just put it down to nice, but yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with these rankings overall, so yeah, I guess it's for the most part like the stuff packs in the store worlds that ranked lower with some exceptions, but yeah, Seasons is definitely in a ranking of its own. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So feel free to let me know in the comment section below what your rankings are for all the packs for The Sims 3. And yeah, I will probably do more of these in the future. So hopefully you like this video, and yeah, be sure to subscribe if you want to keep up with the latest from me with The Sims, Sonic the Hedgehog, and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!